What's up, guys? It's Gary with Diesel Fuel Network. Kind of just putting this video out there as sort of an update. Haven't been posting in a while, or I kind of been skipping weeks and not posting. And it's Sunday, and I should have a video out today, but I don't. So let me show you what I am or was working on, and kind of still am, but not exactly sure if I'm going to keep going. Because the problem is today, and well, I didn't get done what I needed to get done yesterday. It is raining, which shouldn't be a big deal. We're inside, but as you can see, well, there's more leaks, but I can't spot them right now. It's actually not too wet in here yet because it only started raining more prominently a little while ago. But anyway, I'm working on this Husqvarna 2148 that my neighbor actually gave me for free, and the jewel is the engine. It's got a Vanguard 38 cubic inch Vanguard V-twin, and I gotta get into the carburetor and hopefully just clean it, and it'll run good because it doesn't want to run properly. It's definitely running lean. It's got kind of a surge. It doesn't want to idle. It might basically run on choke. But just a quick note on the Vanguard engine. I don't know if they're actually like stronger than the Intech V-twin, but what I really wanted to look at was the intake manifold. Now that's not why I pulled the top cover off. I pulled the top cover off because really stupidly, the way this is set up, in order to get the carburetor off the studs, the wires go into the fuel shutoff solenoid. If you don't know, there's a little solenoid that blocks the main jet off on lawnmowers. Most of them have this. Newer ones, all of them have it. And that just cuts fuel, so it's considered like an anti-backfire device so that no more fuel can get into the engine. But anyway, the wires going off of that, the ground wire's right there. I could have got to that no problem. But the positive wire goes all the way in underneath here and out, and there's the plug right there. So it's kind of ridiculous the way that's set up. So I had to, and then it was what would normally take, literally 1 minute to get that top cover off of an Intech. It just took me like 5 minutes of unbolting everything, like a bunch of bolts, and the bolts got to come all the way out. On an Intech, the Intech top cover's slotted, so you just loosen the bolts and it slides right off. On this, every bolt had to come out. But, yeah, so don't know if I'm gonna actually this thing's like a complete machine and it's in really good shape, so I don't know if I'm just gonna make this thing make it run properly. I gotta change the deck belt if I want to make it actually mow properly, and I don't know if I'm just gonna sell it or if I'm going to, and I really do want to, turn it into another silly race machine, because that engine just deserves to do something more than mow lawns. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of do this update, tell you guys what's going on and what's to come in the future. And I always do that, and then I never do what I say I'm going to do. But I have a couple carburetor rebuild kits for the Camaro here. It is winter now, but luckily it hasn't snowed yet here in New York. But it's, temperatures are up and down. It's like 55 degrees yesterday or the day before, and then it's 40s and 30s, and, it's all over the place. But I still do want to get working on this, see if I can get it to run properly, and see what I can kind of minimally do to make it go down the road. I have a new master cylinder for it. Like I said, I got the rebuild kits for the carburetors, but it does require a lot more work to actually make it roadworthy. But to generally just go up the road and back, that's a different story. The other project that I started and never finished, well, actually, you didn't even see this get started. I started the video on it, but I never finished it. So that's another project that we're going to be working on. Has a flat twin or opposed twin Briggs. Interestingly, these are all the same chassis. So this Husqvarna, I don't know, exactly what year this is. Probably mid. Let me see here. Turn that light off. Go out to that. So this is like a mid or maybe early mid 2000s, I would say, Husqvarna. It has the exact same chassis as the Hot Rod tractor. And it also it is also equipped with cast iron front axle. And I don't know if you can see in there, but it has the good steering box, known as the second generation Craftsman steering box, or I don't know if it would be considered that on this because it's Husqvarna, but either way, this is effectively, 100%, it is like the same exact machine that the Hot Rod Tractor started out as. So if you are new here and you don't know what the Hot Rod Tractor is, just go back on the channel a little bit and you'll see some videos of this thing. And I still have more things I'm going to be doing on this. I actually just swapped the Peerless MST206 back into this. I had an 820, Peerless 820 that I had put in it before, and things didn't go exactly well with that. There's a video of that. But that, for the most part, the trans axle was okay, but the axles themselves were not. So I just threw a couple of extra spacers on this too, so it's real wide. The internet tells you not to stack spacers, but I had them already, which makes them free, which means I don't care what the internet says is safe. And this is not a car. I mean, safety is not a priority on these machines. This is just a lawnmower, but we will see if it will turn into something else. And yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, I kind of just wanted to put... I was going to have the video out today of actually getting this. So I started filming, and this runs. I got it to start up. It was a little bit of a challenge just to get it to run, actually. But then I got to get the carburetor off it to make it proper. And I just didn't get that far. And part of the reason is, like I said, it rains in here. In fact, give it another, like, half hour, and it is literally going to be soaking wet in here most of the way in here. So... yeah, I don't know. Kind of like losing my train of thought right now. I just wanted to update you guys. I just wanted to make my presence known here on a Sunday afternoon. And bear with me. There is more to come. The channel is still going. So I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Maybe, if you are watching. Thank you. Tune in next time. There will be more stuff to come. More action. I'm going to drive that tractor down the road when I get it back going again, too. Not this tractor. The Hot Rod Tractor. Alright, I'll see you guys later.